And it says
Wonder.
the red line is going across the top, and it says now that it's. I think we're live. So hello everyone in the chat. I see Miss Dolly, Miss L. Just got an email, Miss L. It's awesome. We'll talk about that later. Miss Ellen, how are you? Philip frying with Phil. Yeah, I actually read that earlier. That sounds like why not? Why not? LRG, what's up, my man? Amy, Terry, Gracie, Kathy, how are you? Drexy, Gracie. There we go. Hey, sis. We're in live chat. I think we're in live chat. Yep. Live chat. We're good. Vaughn, how are you? El Benj, what's going on? Judy.
Miss Els. Hi, Miss Els.
Caroline. There goes. Frederick. How do you say that one again? Torhild?
I think so.
Torhild is how I think so. Lisa, how's it going?
Hey, Jenny. Hey, Chelsea.
Hey, kiddo.
Hey, Cindy. Miss Els, I'm so happy. As Travis said, we got your email, and that's such wonderful news. So I'm excited.
What type of tea do I have today?
Nettle.
Nettle tea.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Bonnie D.
So that is right. Torhild says yes. Hey, Diane.
Awesome. That's good.
Hi, Lisa.
Lisa. Well, that's good. I'm glad. Because I'm usually not that good at names.
You've been better.
Well, it's going to get better. Just think about that.
Jody. Hey, Bonnie.
My 4 sons. Doreen.
Hey, Stan. Hey, Dennis.
Stan C. Cincinnati. C stand for Cincinnati. Oh, there goes Orange Cat.
Hey, MX Lab.
That's Max Lab.
Or Max Lab.
MX. I was at the MX Shack all day.
Hey, Alan.
Dottie, yoo-hoo.
Hey, Dottie. Hey, Miss Ann.
Got the flags up in the back. Oh, we don't got the eye quite in there.
Hi, Don.
There.
Hey, David. Loretta Lynn passed away today. I didn't hear that.
Actually, I seen RL at the store, and he told me that.
Oh,
we were talking about the racetrack this week. And talking about
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, and so Loretta Lynn Ranch. That is where the national championship race, motocross race is. As you guys who are in the chat right now know, obviously I do have a lot to do with motocross and working out at the track right now. But Loretta Lynn's Ranch, that's where the national championship. And that's what everybody knows it as Loretta Lynn's. So I'm pretty sure there'll be a big celebration when the race just got over in August. So
hey, Susan.
Hey, Susan.
No, Miss Ann, he didn't put a video out yesterday.
No, I didn't actually. Yeah, yesterday was just you'll see in tomorrow's video. Oh, Miss Els with $10 super chat. I gotta be slow so the live right now.
Thanks, Miss Els, for that super chat. Yeah. I'm so happy to see you're in such good spirits. You are a fighter, and you will definitely get through this. And I mean, what was it? April can't get here soon enough.
The date, I read it.
I think she said April.
I read it. Man, I tell you, I like these ones. I like the.
Hey, Viva.
The last 2 I broke.
Hey,
these are all from Renee sent these a long time ago. I've been using them, but the other ones broke. Hey, Michelle.
Jody says all the entertainers are making her feel old. Miss Ellen, thank you for that $5 super chat. Hey, Michelle. Thanks, Miss Ellen. So Loretta Lynn was 90. Wow. Yeah. And Jody says all the entertainers that she grew up with are making her feel old.
Oh, really?
End April, beginning of May.
Yeah, thanks.
Woo, that gives me chills, Miss Els. And before we know it, that'll be here. As you know, time just flies by.
There's Katie. It's that time.
Thanks for the nice email. Torhild, did you email Torhild? Hey, Cindy. Hey, Melody.
There's Katie.
It's getting cooler weather now. It is, Joanne. That's why I'm wearing my sweater. It's supposed to be down in the 50s in the evening and in the morning. So
easy. Katie about took herself out. Katie has arrived.
Hey, Gwynniam. Hi, Mary.
Hey, Mary.
California is still hot.
Yeah. Well, it'll be hot. I mean, it's our first little cool spill.
Well, it's 80s during the day, and
hey, Julie.
It's getting down to 50s in the evening and in the morning time.
But
this week.
That will be this week. There's Orange Cat.
Hey, Julie.
Say something I forgot. earlier.
We were talking about Loretta Lynn or talking about Miss L's.
It was something to do with Loretta Lynn, I think. I forget. It gets in my way sometimes.
Oh, really? It snows in October in Colorado?
I can't really read the chat because you're in the way and I can't see it.
Sandy says that she hopes it snows there soon. It's not Colorado if there's not snow on Halloween.
Oh, right. Well, it's funny because that's
the message from Amazon. Okay, good. I'm glad you got it. Yes. Yes, Torhild.
Right. Okay. So that's what I was talking about. Speaking of Amazon, evidently I went on Amazon and I added stuff to the wish list. Well, I thought it was the wish list, but evidently it was our list or something. So it wasn't. So we just fixed that right before we went on the live tonight.
Right. So we've updated the wish list. It was put under our shopping list.
Well, I added it to the cart. So I thought that's what you're supposed to do.
No, so I moved it to the What You Do in Willis shopping list. So the wish list has been updated as of 6 p.m. today.
Right before the
Orange
chat.
cat to begin capture the flags. Yep.
He already did. Katie just walked through them.
Gracie had frost this morning. Hey, Julie. Gwinia, yes, thank you for running those videos. We appreciate that because that's where the money's made.
What?
When letting the videos play.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's where it helps. It definitely helps. Oh, what I was gonna say about the video yesterday. I didn't really do a video yesterday because there was just a lot of mowing and a lot of weed eating. Because there's been a lot of that going on out there to get the place in order. And today, in tomorrow's video, you'll see.
Are you talking about the truck?
Yeah, I totally probably sidestepped everything. But yeah, that's what I was getting at. Is why somebody asked about the video. Oh, Jenny B.
Oh, thanks, Jenny B, for that $10 super chat. James from Alaska is in the house. What's the weather like in Alaska, James?
I bet it's cold. The Flores family is going to be doing a fair up there. And the Fearless Flores, they're doing a fair in Alaska. Somewhere in Alaska. Fun to watch me run. It's back outside, so it's watch Willis run.
Yeah. And it'll be dark. Last week's live, right after we ended the live, guess what happened?
Literally.
The lights came on.
As soon as she got up and walked inside to the door, I got up, I got the computer, I stood up there, turned around and looked, and the lights were on. Literally, 10 seconds. I knew that was going to happen. I knew it.
I think it does, Mish. Does it count the same if you've already watched it before to let the videos play?
I don't know, really, honestly. I think it helps to watch it from the start to the finish. From the beginning to end. That's what Jeremy always says, and that's what everybody says, that helps your algorithm is watching the whole thing from start to finish without pause or without fast forwarding it. But again, there's only so much time in a day, but if you want to get all the laughs, I guess you got to watch them start to finish.
Too cold for you all. That's right, Carolyn. It is too cold for us.
Yeah, that was good. And again, I always, that's where in my description I say I commit to Sundays and Thursdays. I just started really trying to do a little bit different style, and I said it on when Jeremy was on the live the other day.
Says it counts.
A U vlogger. I'm a U vlogger. Start a new trend, and heck, that might already be something. I don't know.
And Sandy says watching them multiple times helps the algorithm.
Okay. Yeah. So basically, that's why I didn't put nothing out because it was just a bunch
cloudy
of cloudy
and 46 in Anchorage. Brr. So Amy said she had to turn the heat on. We have the little fireplace heater that we turn on here at night when we go inside. Sister and Dad got their power on yesterday in Daytona. Oh wow. So they were without power for what, a good 5-6 days?
Yeah, that's no fun. Joe was talking about her dad being he'll be 90 at the end of November, and hearing about the people.
Jenny wants to know, how does hitting the like button help? I do it because I truly like your videos.
I'm guessing because the more likes you got, the more. Oh, there goes cat, orange cat. Don't. You have to slide over just a little bit.
I'm not really sure, Jenny. That's a good question.
Well,
how hitting the like button helps?
Because that's extra things that people are doing on your channel. More interaction on the channel, I believe, is what it's going to be. If you keep hearing a clicking thing, that's my knife that Randy sent, I believe, for opening mail. We didn't have no mail this week, so
yes, we have no fan mail, so it's just
it's probably,
us
it's probably
chatting.
it's probably because I added all my stuff to the
Yeah.
wrong
Sandy.
list.
Sandy's has the heat on at night and the swamp cooler during the day. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Gwynia is leaving for Florida
Yeah.
Saturday. Where are you going to in Florida?
It lets YouTube know that you're liked, Dottie says.
Oh, okay.
Which, I mean, obviously, I mean, you should. But I think, again, so like more interaction, more people commenting, more action, more like interaction on the channel is going on to better helps. That one video from the What the Hales Ranch the other day is like 18,000 views.
So Tim says likes and views tell the YouTube algorithm that the video is worth watching. So that's good to know. Thank you for
helping us.
Educating us, because we don't know it all.
I am the one and only, the original U vlogger, Robert says. Right on, Robert. Hey, Robert, Julie almost had a terrifying tale.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look, there's a battle going on in the background with Milo and Katie and the flags. Katie's like, oh, I'm going to sniff your butt.
Oh, someone posts the link to the Amazon wish list. Okay. No Norwegian flag this week?
No Norwegian flag. I guess we didn't get no fan mail. I checked the mail right before I got home today. There was nothing there. So, Katie, leave her alone. Stop it. But
so have you thought about using the tractor to make motorcycle trails for Camp Hales?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not making trails out there, honestly. I mean, I don't want to. I'm sure Jeremy don't want a bunch of people going out there riding dirt bikes, but I'm gonna make walking paths. That's for sure. There's definitely some nice nature trails I want to do. Like in the one video I talked about, I got the one trail already kind of going. I just got to make it go back up creek and connect over there by Alley's Pond. That's the one thing that.
Hey, Allison,
that's gonna be the first trail that will be done.
Thanks, Wayne. Gwynia is going to Siesta. Nice.
Siesta. How did that fare with the hurricane? Because I heard Fort Myers got hit pretty good, and that's just right above. Or no, Fort Myers is further south, maybe.
Siesta, is it on the west coast? I thought it was on the
where we went.
I thought it was on the east.
No, it's below Tampa. Remember when we went to the summit? We went to the
Hey, Michelle. So maybe.
Thanks, Wayne. Appreciate that.
Then they may have been spared.
Yeah. Well, I know Road and Dirt. Well, it's Rad MX.
Mm-hmm.
He basically, Tim was saying that he came because he has a drone license and does all the droning stuff. He's being paid by the government $800 a day down there. He came up, got his camper, and they got him parked at a school, and he's basically flying like around like surveillance stuff and like to basically assess damages and stuff. I'm not sure, but paying $800 a day to do drone footage. So I'm not even sure if he'll be at the race this week.
Yes, for sure, Jody.
Hey, Tamara.
Why is the water down at the Hales Ranch Gator Pond?
So my honest opinion, I think basically when the hurricane came and a lot of the water, like how you saw Tampa Bay, the Gulf got sucked out, and all the different areas of inlets got sucked out. My thoughts are when all that got sucked out, that basically let all the water get to the ocean quicker. Oh, Helen,
$3 super chat. Thank you, Helen. Watch him run.
Orange Jack. Oh, my beat. Oh.
You okay?
Yeah, I was lucky that was my better elbow, not my bad elbow.
Sandy, run, Willis. Thank you, Sandy. Hey, Tammy.
Leg's gonna work out.
So they're trying to find the wish lists. The stats usually post it. Nice, Amy.
I don't know. It's
on the videos, right?
Mm-hmm.
The wish list.
Well, it's not in the description of this. Just go to a video. Yeah, go to any of the videos, the latest videos, and it will be on the in the description there.
Amy won $100 on a scratch off.
Oh, hey, Miss Ann.
Oh, hey, Miss Ann. $20. Well,
what's it say?
To help, to help buy groceries for what you cook in Julia. So I should have done that drum roll. That's to help buy groceries. Thank you, Miss Ann.
Appreciate you, Miss Ann. Hey, Peggy.
Yeah, so if you go to one of the videos, you could find the wish list there until we can get it back up.
Yeah, so if you're wondering, again, we were talking about the wish list earlier. I added everything to our shopping cart, evidently. Hope Ellen would
Miss
have
Ellen.
super down.
Thanks, Miss Ellen. I lost what I wanted to say. Oh, Chelsea just found it. Chelsea, you're amazing.
Go, kiddo. Go, kiddo.
Chelsea just found the wish list for the
Okay.
Okay, there it is. What you doing, Will's Amazon wish list? Thanks, kiddo.
Appreciate that.
Thanks, Nance. What about fried pork chops for one of your weekly meals?
Ooh.
Fried pork chops. I've been eyeing pork chops at Publix.
Ooh.
So that's an idea.
That's a really good idea. I like that idea.
What's the matter, girl?
Katie's in her anxious time right now.
Oh yes, Gwynia made a comment. She liked the intro in the Orange Cat Ninja.
How about that? JK absolutely just killed it on the intro. I've been slacking. I hadn't got back to him. Same thing with a Gate Smasher. Gate Smasher hit me up, and I started him.
Bonnie.
Julie keeps asking me, "Have you texted Gate Smasher back?" I'm like, "No." Guy's been super busy, and he didn't really got much done in the chat.
I can't either, Robert.
Cabin.
Sorry.
What?
Robert says, I can't believe how much you put on that pizza. I couldn't either.
That pizza was awesome. That's gonna make me hungry. But
soupy pork chops. That sounds good, Michelle.
what was I talking about? I forget.
So Tammy's saying she can comment on live videos, but not on videos that have already posted. Any ideas? Any tips?
I have no idea why.
I give him a compliment on the live.
I don't know.
What the hell's it is good.
Yeah, I don't know. I know some people, unless you're, I know it's just.
What's that?
It's not a tick, is it?
I don't know. You see that?
No, it's not a tick. That's weird.
We just
found a little weird bubble on her. That's kind of weird. It's not a tick, but it's like a clear bubble. I don't want to squeeze it.
Smoked pork chops are delish. Those sound good too.
Oh, the intro. The intro is JK actually just did awesome with it, and honestly, he did the first one, which is actually at the end. Is what I put at the end of the video. That one was the first one, but then I think he read some comments, and again, with everybody's input, and I thought the same thing. I was going to actually mention the same thing, like putting other stuff in there. He has a pretty good.
She's
pretty
15.
good idea, and so
hey Joe,
put that together, and I think it's pretty fitting and pretty fun. So I like it. It's very, very cool. We're gonna work on one with Julia. He said some stuff with Julia, but hadn't really had time to sit down and dissect it and look into it too much and kind of get a good fit for that. But little by little, one day at a time, right?
Oh, stuffed shells sounds good.
Hey Joe,
Katie is 15.
Yeah, Katie is 15. Tammy says hello, Katie. She's hard for her to walk.
Yeah.
She's getting on up there, but she'll still run around. She still knows she goes out the gate and goes down the road, and she's still her same thing, but she's just getting more and more stiff.
Barks like Conky's Roxy. Miss Els, her dog barked back.
Oh, really? That's funny. Susan says hi, Katie.
Yeah. I wonder what that is on her.
I don't know.
It bothers her.
Well, don't go squeezing.
No,
I'm
not.
With
no,
it.
I didn't.
Ooh, you got slobber all over me.
Here.
Where's my? Oh, cool.
Here's the paper towel. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, exactly, Carolina.
After you've been sitting for a while and then you get
up. Yeah, I'm just wiping the slobber off.
It's hard to get up.
Yeah, no, trust me. That's luckily. It's after I sit down after dinner after the chats tonight is when I get from running back and forth and doing super chats. But yeah, I know the feeling. Oh, you know what I was talking to Wynn today about doing? Is taking my bike out to the track. I think I'm gonna take the bike out to the track on Thursday and just cruise around Supercross track. Start making some more videos of that. I want to start pushing the channel on across the motocross network as well, and try and get some people to watch as it builds up to the big race coming up. Because this weekend's race is not the big one. It's a decent race, but next month is the extremely huge one, the world's biggest.
Gwynia, I'm making cod tonight. I bought some cod at Publix on Friday. And
Ants.
I know everyone's dog is barking. And I'm probably
Katie's
gonna
interacting.
batter that and fry it, and just do some mac and cheese with it.
We have tried some CBD stuff, Deb,
Yeah.
but it's such a hit or miss onto finding out what works and what doesn't work.
Hey, Steve.
Unfortunately,
Yeah, we've got some that I've given to her, but like Travis says, I mean, I don't notice a difference at all. Maybe
I
I'm
love
just
mac and
not
cheese
buying the
too.
right one, but
That's well, that's just that. I don't know. I wish I could help her, you know, better. See what's in her feet hurt. I can't even trim her nails, which I had to trim her nails when she's sleeping. Like she'll be
she's not
sleeping, I'll
a
sneak in there and like get one at a time.
she's not a cooperative dog
Hey Rebecca.
when it comes to taking her to the vet, getting her nails trimmed, or anything like that. She doesn't cooperate very well. Travis doesn't race.
No.
He just tends the track.
Well, can I answer my own question?
Yeah.
No, I won't be racing. I used to race, but I don't race anymore. I love racing, but yeah.
Hey,
so,
Elsa.
So maybe I'll get back into it eventually. Maybe I have some ideas actually. With the channel out there doing some things, and just again with motorcycles and motocross, because that is what I love to do. So and it's cool to get to go out there and work every day and make some money and be at the dirt bike track and working.
Yeah. So you were going to do an update on the cabin.
Yeah. So basically, well, there's only 20 minutes into the show. Well, there's really a lot of stuff in the cabin is just about complete in that back room. The first update, I guess, would be on the floor. There's so many comments on the floor about putting it down. That floor that's in there is not the floor I said in the video. This not going to be the floor that goes in there. We have to go shopping for that.
We still have to. So when on Wednesday when we were shut down on every place we went to, the floor store was also closed. So we still got to go do that, and we'll have to do another trip to Home Depot to look more for an exterior door and insert a toilet.
Yeah.
Just little by little, it's coming along.
The back room has been painted.
Oh, Mary with the 1999 super chat. Thanks, Mary.
Thanks, Mary.
Shadow Gray. I have one cookbook. It's a I forget the name of it. But I just have one cookbook. So Tim, my son works for Culver and brought home a Reuben sandwich for supper. Oh, nice. Oof. That sounds good.
We don't have Culver's in Gainesville.
I think there is one.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Isn't there one, Chelsea, at Culver's? Miss Els, my previous dog, a Belgian Shepherd, had to be held by 3 grown men, and then number 4 could cut his nails.
See, that's where, like, her age, it just hurts her more. That's where we took her to the vet, and then they take her out of the room to do it, and I don't like that because. So then when we took her back to the vet, I said I want him to come in the vet, and basically we had to lay down on the floor with her, and same thing, I had to hold her, and the vet had to.
But she yelps.
Yeah,
and she cries like she's in so much pain, like you're actually killing her,
like literally killing her.
And so, even though you're not, you just step away and stop. Yeah, that potato soup sounds really good, Joe. Lentils with ham, onion, and carrots. Lentils are
what are lentils?
Lentils are beans, right?
That sounds fun. Oh, it's Tammy too. Says her favorite.
Thanks.
Appreciate
Tammy.
that. No, pretty much. There's nothing. It's all us.
Clipping my own nails. Oh, geez, wow. So Miss L says that her dog even whined when she was clipping her own nails.
Well, maybe it's like nails on a chalkboard.
So lentils are beans. Shadow Gray Wolf. I have hundreds of cookbooks. Would you like 1 or 2? Sure, not all 100, but 1 or 2.
Yeah, right.
I don't have anywhere to put all 100 just yet, but you could send 1 or 2 for sure.
Oh, it's gonna be fun when we get the kitchen set up over there.
Hey, Smile Donalyn.
Yeah, that one.
My sister's dog needs a tranquilizer.
So we had to do that for her, didn't we? Didn't we have to do that for Katie? Had to put her on a sedator to do her nails?
Well, they
Or-
sedated her because they
Oh,
removed the mask
that's
right
right.
underneath her ear, and we were like, when she's under, clip her nails.
That's right. So yeah, they were trying to get the mat out, and they were like, same thing. They couldn't do it. Shave it out, and so they had to sedate her, and then yeah, they were like trim her nails.
Can't wait to see your new kitchen. I know we gotta get. So we're gonna have the cabinets designed.
Well, the back. So before we get to that, the back room though, I need you to look at that trim again. Remember last night how I told you it looks like it. I'm gonna do another coat on it, but it seems like it didn't match up. So maybe it just needs a third coat.
Did you use the same paint?
Yeah, it's a Dover white. There's only one. There's two blue cans there. One's open, one's not. Same paint, but I'll just shake it up really well again. And then paint a third coat on it. But yeah, so the back room is just about complete. I taped off the door tonight to spray the texture. I'm gonna try and get up from the track right up tomorrow to do the texture. I've also been working on my trailer to get that all ready for my shows. But yeah, the back room is like so close, so close to being ready.
Hey,
excited.
West Virginia hillbilly.
What's up? How's it down there right now?
Jenny, how much longer before you anticipate moving into the cabin? That's a great question.
Yeah. With our lives and everything's happening.
We hope to be in there by the end of this year.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. We have
thanks, Donna Lynn.
Well, I mean, good thing the Oklahoma show is moving and grooving, and guys are doing great out there. And
yeah, so just kind of a timeline of what's going on is he's got the races this weekend, so he won't be able to get into the cabin.
No, all week and weekend.
The rest of this week, all the way through Sunday. Next week, he can get into the cabin, and then, but in between that, he's got to get his trailer ready for the show. The end of October.
I gotta get my sound figured out. I gotta get my tires.
After that show, then he's got to go down to Miami and set up for Santa's. And then we leave on the 8th for a week to go down to Jupiter. That's in November. When we come back, he'll have to go back out to the track because there's races. The Minios
That's the big one.
The Minios are all the way through Thanksgiving weekend, so he'll be out there. Cabin needs to be ready before end of April. So here's Miss Hales. Yes, it better be ready before the end of April.
So everybody in the chat, we had let her out.
Color on the floor. We're not sure what color we want to do.
We're gonna go look at some.
For the floors, we want to go and look. Susan, your birthday is Thursday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Susan. Happy birthday to you.
Awesome, Susan. Happy birthday.
And I think Miss Els.
No. Right, what's today? Today's Tuesday. I'm sorry.
Miss Els, I think you have a birthday coming up too, don't you?
Hey, girl.
Have you tried the electric dog toenail clipper? No, we have not. She won't let us get near her feet with anything.
Look, I'll reach down and touch her right now. She'll start barking. See? Like I'm just, I put my literally, I just put my hand on top of it just like that, and that's what she does.
That gets done on the outside of the cabin. We're gonna paint the outside of the cabin white.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a semi-gloss white, and then black trim.
Yes, so I know, Miss Els, your birthday is Monday. So I'm going to tell you happy birthday now, and I'm going to give you and Miss Susan big hugs for your birthday hugs.
Big hugs.
Because but I'll see you on Tuesday. Well, we'll talk on Tuesday too on the next live. Today is my anniversary. Happy anniversary to you and your wife, West Virginia hillbilly.
Awesome.
How many square feet is the cabin? 660 square feet.
Is that how many it is? I don't know.
Doreen, your birthday was yesterday. Happy belated birthday, Doreen.
Happy birthday. Hey, Katie.
So we're gonna paint the outside of the cabin white, trim it out in black,
and then we're gonna do bottom skirting black metal. Then we got the white rocks, and then I'm gonna get some landscape timbers because the rocks keep getting kicked out when I weed eat and the cat's playing in them and stuff. I'm gonna get some landscape timbers and paint those black, and then trim out the rocks. So it'll be black landscape black landscape timbers, the white rocks, black metal goes up to the cabin. The cabin's white. Black gutter, black trimmer on the windows.
Happy birthday, Joanne. Her birthday's Saturday. Bonnie's birthday is on the 15th. Happy birthday
we got a lot
to you,
of birthdays
Bonnie.
This month.
Yeah.
Zoe's birthday's this month.
Yes, it is. Zoe's is
she
the
turns
18th.
5?
She turns 5. Zoe turns 5 on the 18th.
Fast. It goes so
Happy
fast.
birthday, Michelle.
It goes by so fast.
A lot of October birthdays.
Yeah. October, September, October, November, December. Yeah.
I mean, before you know it, Christmas is going to be here. Vicky,
The
her
11th.
birthday is on the 11th. Happy birthday. Oh, we'll do our live on that day.
It's a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Tuesday. It's
Great outside colors. Yeah, I agree.
We got so
Hey,
we won't
Colin.
so we won't go dark tonight or this live at the end because I remember to get the ring light out so that we
How
have the ring
many
light.
feet is the camper? How many feet difference? Oh, phew.
It's ridiculously so much bigger.
Guinea, the camper is probably what, 200?
Yeah.
Less than 300 square feet.
Yeah. You can literally
Direct seas is the 17th.
You can park the camper inside the cabin, extend it out easily, and still have plenty of room in front.
Cindy.
Katie wants back in.
Her baby will be 24 on the 13th.
Let her bark.
Linda, her birthday is on the 28th. Happy birthday, right, Michelle. Happy birthday to all the October babies.
That's it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna let Katie. She walked up the ramp. She'll stand there. She'll bark, and when she barks, I'll let her in, and then we'll shut the door, and then she'll.
Yeah, then she'll want right back out.
She'll bark the one out.
And we can't leave the washroom door open because Fat Boy and Orange Cat go in there and eat her food.
Yeah.
So.
That does happen.
She's just getting old, and like I said,
speaking of Orange
Cat, here he comes. He heard his name. Like I said, I think she has like sundowning where she knows because she'll sleep all day. She will sleep all day, and then at nighttime around this time, she's just up and down until about 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
When
then she'll finally settle back in.
Finally settles down.
She gets that way, but well. Don't take yourself out. Now she just jumped off the ramp. I can't read the chat from back there. It's
Fat, Gwynia, he's put on some weight. Orange Cat hat. No, Orange Cat.
Yeah, he has. You got dirt in my eyes today. He has.
If I'm not in the chat past that, I forgot her birthday. Robert.
Laura Lee is in the chat. Actually,
Hey,
Ellen was
Laura
asking
Lee.
about you in a comment, but I couldn't figure out how to do it. How are you doing? Actually, Ellen was asking about you in the sense of down there.
Hey, Boatman.
I remember you were cleaning up and stuff.
Yeah. So, how did you fare?
Yeah. Boatman, what's up?
Oh, Elsa's was the 11th of September.
I wonder where the Stats Case Master at. They must be out having dinner.
Sure. Yes, Gwynia. And he's brought us a lot of joy too. So I'm happy that he showed up here and we were able to, give him a home.
Ask TK that.
Yeah.
Actually, well, now I watched today, they've learned like TK laid there and Orange Cat just kind of walked by and didn't pay no attention to TK. And TK is like, that's right, you keep on walking. Yeah,
TK does not like Orange Cat.
But other than that, like all the cats are cool.
But everybody else tolerates him. He's
just look at he's out there chasing dragonflies.
So we have like these dragonflies that come out around this time, and there's probably like
hundreds
10. But him and Fat Boy sit in the yard and try and catch them. I got a big mess, and my outdoor plants got destroyed. It was scary. Well, you're okay, and you're
Yeah, at least luckily it's plants versus yourself. So
yeah,
that can all be put back.
Miss Susan's Orange Cat is Emmett Earl.
Oh. Easy.
Trina.
She trips. She falls down.
Trina, we were fared in this storm.
Yeah, right.
Oh gosh, Chuck. He has my wife has an uncle and a cousin that lost their home in Fort Myers. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, Fort Myers got pretty.
Orange Cat just I wish you guys could see him. He just totally jumped in the air.
Oh, he's after that dragonfly. So Fat Boy taught him that yesterday. Fat Boy's out there doing it first.
Okay, Miss Els.
I'm trying to move because Katie's wandering.
Yeah, Chuck. I'm sorry they lost their home. Not Chuck, but his wife has an uncle and a cousin that lost their home in Fort Myers.
Hey, Wildflowers.
Yeah, it's actually it's devastating. Yeah. It just demolished Fort Myers.
I saw I was watching a video of where
Wildflowers.
The ocean come in, there was a lot of local shops right there in the main town or whatever, just all got taken out.
Laura, she says she's never seen such violent weather. I'm sure it was scary. You know, when we were at Applebee's, there was a guy sitting. We sat at the bar, and there was a guy who sat across from us,
Mhm.
and his dad was calling him because his dad was apparently there in the path,
All
and
right.
his dad was like, "I'm scared, I'm
No
scared."
worries, Terry D.
And I mean,
Yeah, well,
it's
that you can't control.
scary.
You can't do nothing. You're stuck. You're inside. You hope you're
Yeah,
inside.
you just pray to God that
Somebody
you
was
make it
saying
out.
that there's
Hey, Terry.
saw a video where the roof was just shaking. Next thing you know, the roof just flew off, and the inside just like.
Uh,
Now imagine being in there.
no, there's not a gas shortage where we're at, Tammy. We're in North Florida. Um, so there's not a gas shortage here.
No,
Laura Lee, yes, Sanibel Island is destroyed. Yeah.
yeah, I heard that. I
Yeah.
heard it got pretty good hit too. I'm sure there's some people down there that we know that worked at Feld Entertainment that lived all around there in the
Yeah.
area. And so
It lasted for so long.
yeah, I bet
Gosh.
it's so scary.
Yeah.
I mean, because it was. I mean, with the one of the ones in Orlando where I took the privacy fence down. I put it up against the house and I masonry that to the house to protect it from yard furniture whatever blowing. But that was scary at times. You're watching the wind and the trees. I mean, it's like you're never bent over.
LRG,
So
Travis, you look like my third grade teacher with the strings hanging from your glasses.
it's only again it works. This one is I like that black one, but it broke. Or I lost the black one. The brown one broke. This is like thicker, but it works. So it holds on. So I do them like that. Sometimes I hide it back there. But the problem is I can't read the chat. I'm like,
15 hours straight, it poured down rain.
oh man, that's.
Hey, what?
Oh, sorry about this
No,
dog.
don't bark in my face.
Come on.
Don't, you're going to make her lose her balance.
Come on. Stop. Let me go. Come on.
She
No.
lives in Naples.
Out of here.
Hey! See,
boy.
now she just took off to go after one of the cats.
You're gonna hurt
No
yourself.
power for over 50 hours. Yeah.
You're gonna hurt yourself. You take yourself out. I'm going to put you down. You're gonna break a dang leg.
I don't know. I've never heard of that, Gwynia.
Back
So
is
Gwynia
done.
says in Siesta, they say the Indians did something with rock that helped it from getting real bad. I don't know the whole story. I guess from
That's cool. If well, I mean, it's like the Indians. Remember? Oh, you weren't on that. So when we went on what the hell's camp 2.0, when we went on the fishing charter, we went out shark fishing. Like Captain Don was explaining, like there's all kinds of ancient Indian burial grounds and oyster mounds, and has really cool history as to the. Oh, Miss Elsa, what's it say?
I watched some of the live about Sanibel Island. Just broke my heart for all the people. Yeah. Michelle, thank you for that $30 super chat. It's appreciated, but it is devastating to see those pictures and videos of the devastation. I mean, it's going to take a while for them to rebuild, and they need water. They need hygiene products.
Right there.
They
You need to
they
drink
lost
water?
everything.
She needs to drink water.
No.
Crystal Plenty Gas, Crystal River. Public has no food because the trucks can't get any because the warehouse was under the hurricane. Oh, really? Wow. Yeah. So everybody just say prayers for all in the path of it that got affected because not good. Man, I tell you what. Can you guys tell this one knuckle? Look at does any of my knuckles on my hand look weird? Does any of my knuckles on my hand look weird? So you see this one right here on the inside? Oh, that's my clutch finger. Mine for years, but I think that's just arthritis. And sometimes it starts burning. Oh, it starts burning. Yep, Tammy too.
David, we're on the laptop.
We're on the laptop or a killer can that Ellen got us.
Yeah, I'm the same way, Gwenny. I don't like watching it.
Chrissy.
But David, because David asked if we were on the laptop or if we were on the cell phone. We're on the laptop, David.
We're on the laptop using the webcam that Ellen had sent us.
Yep.
So Joe has the same problem. So they're yep. Okay, so now it's. But yeah, that's why it looks clear. But
Oh, what happened to your fingernail?
that
The
one
the black.
smashed it. Smashed it at some point, somewhere, doing something. Oh, look who it is. Come here. Oh.
He's being.
Yeah, I
They get
smashed it
frisky
somewhere.
at night. Travis, now JK will make a video about your finger.
Right? JK's videos are funny. It's cool. Yeah, I'm so pumped. We were
I
talking
don't
about that
know if
earlier,
he
man.
knows what he hit his finger with. Did you hit it with a hammer? It's been
No.
like that forever. It's been black like that for a couple months now.
Usually I'll paint them. Usually sometimes I have a couple of them that are black. And I have to paint them all black. I usually paint them black. That way it just looks all black instead of like ugly like that.
Laura Lee loves the intro. Patricia says hi.
Hey Patricia, yeah, the intro is awesome. Just soaking. Yeah, I ain't got time to soak it, sis. You know me.
What caused
Let's
a
have
lot of time? What caused this is when you high school or whatever you used to crack your knuckles.
Oh yeah,
that's what I heard. Cracking your knuckles.
Well, I've heard both. I've heard both though.
What?
Cracking your knuckles does and cracking your knuckles doesn't.
What makes you or gives you like those
arthritis.
Those weird, and I think it's genetics because my one finger has like I've got fingers like my grandmother. Like remember Granny used to have that, and I have that, like that little nub or whatever. I don't know.
That's what I is. Maybe I'm not flicking everybody off. That's why I'm doing two fingers.
Miss L says, make a needle hot and put a hole in it.
Oh, there's no pressure. LRG only paints his nails on Friday night.
Now no, that's when there's another storm churning. If it comes this way, I'm leaving. Laura, now you can tell when the weather is going to change with your knuckles intros.
Oh.
Like being back in the olden days.
Susan,
hey, Patricia.
Susan asking LRG what color for Friday. That's funny.
I saw that, Laura Lee, but it looks like it's heading towards Venezuela when I checked it last.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't see what's going on, so I don't know.
Make yourself a copper ring and put that on your finger, and that'll help tremendously.
But it doesn't hurt. Pretty soon it's just gonna peel off. It's dead right there. The new fingernail's growing in. I can peel it off, but
doesn't it seem to be like a pattern, Laura? Like once a major hurricane hits and does, severe destruction, then there's like one always following it, and then and then we all like panic again. But I think when I checked it, it showed that it was going like towards Venezuela. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm not a weather person. But I still check.
She'll screenshot it and she'll watch it every freaking.
Well, because we're not out of hurricane season ends the end of November.
Yeah, you're right. I know. But that's.
Yeah, one is enough. That's for sure.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know more.
One's too many.
Exactly.
So Milo's at the fountain, but we don't have it plugged in because Travis is using the little adapter.
The adapter for the fountain.
Are Jeremy and George coming down?
I don't know. Honestly, I started watching her live the other night, but then I freaking got a phone call and then I fell asleep. So
we are, Tammy. We are still planning the window in the kitchen.
Yep. Me and Gate Smasher texted me about plans on doing it, but I never texted them back yet. But I'll start taking it apart inside. I'll probably be next week's project. I will get that done. That way I can get it textured out and then inside painted and then done. Finish up the ceiling in the bathroom.
Yeah.
So close.
Yeah. It showed the update is heading toward Mexico. Yeah. So fingers crossed it stays on that path. Gwynia, she's like, I hope no storm comes because she's going to be in Florida for 2 weeks.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, you are right, though. It does seem like, because it becomes season. So, there's storms out there. They come.
Just buy insurance. Just buy travel insurance. It's worth the extra money.
Yeah.
Just in case, especially during hurricane season.
But the crazy thing about it, though, is Chelsea had a vacation.
And she didn't have insurance.
Yeah. She had insurance. But luckily, it was like basically right after the hurricane, but ultimately the weather ended up being pretty decent, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So that's what's so crazy about hurricanes. Sometimes they come and storms here in Florida in general because it's a peninsula and they come and go, or sometimes they'll come and stall out and sit. So it could have been, disaster because she didn't have insurance and she wouldn't have got her money back. and it would have just been a
Well,
rainy weekend.
so it was all. I think she said if there was a mandatory evacuation in the zone that the beach house was in, then they could get their money back.
But ultimately, but it was a nice weekend. So
yeah,
therefore, it
I
was
mean, by then the storm had passed and it didn't affect
right.
Madeira Beach, so they were still able to go.
It's getting chilly, huh? Temperature's dropping. Luckily, I got my
Yeah, Michelle. Old arthritis has made my hands look crippled. Yeah.
breaks my bones, but heals my soul, Eddie. Yeah, 45 minutes, 158 people in the chat.
It's been chilly here for sure, Chuck.
Yeah, temperature's dropping. Oh, here comes the owls. Do you hear it?
Yeah. I'm going to sleep. So tired. Okay, Miss Els.
All right, good night, Miss Els.
We'll talk soon.
Yep.
Take care. We love you, Miss Els. A lot of people.
Jeremy Hales is in. Speaking of Miss Hales, there's Jeremy Hales. It rhymes. Jeremy Hales. Jeremy, you were just being talked about, asking if you were coming down.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody just mentioned that.
Elsa says insurance has so many ways to keep your money and not help you when it's time. Yeah, that's true.
Very true. That's why I canceled insurance a long time ago. So check it out, everybody. Jeremy is in the chat.
What insurance did you cancel?
Remember we had health insurance for the family and I broke my finger up in Connecticut and I went to the hospital and they charged me like $3,000. I'm like, I paid like $500, $600 a month for insurance. I'm like, I go there and they wouldn't even pay like a $2,800 bill. And I'm like, screw that.
Wow.
But just Jeremy's in the chat. Are you guys back from LA yet, Jeremy? I'm not sure if you guys are there still or how'd that go. I hope it is all good. That's Milo scratching in the background. You heard that. See you later, Trish.
Bye,
Thanks for stopping in.
We're going to use your bowl koozie Smyrna.
Oh, yeah.
I'm making soup.
Oh, yeah.
Can you guys hear the owl?
We'll
try to be quiet.
Oh. Not my phone.
So Jeremy says, thanks for being... thanks for keeping an eye on the ranch. Maybe down there sooner rather than later.
Awesome. I'll tell you what, the project, that RV spot that I'm thinking about. Okay, they're at headquarters. Cool. So I'm gonna go work on that probably a little next week. I'm gonna work on the cabin some and then get back over there. But we definitely need to get a finish mower out there to make it look so much nicer. But the RV spot, I'm gonna start to clean up around that side of the pond there where that little overhang is. To where
Michelle.
You know, back in the RV right in there. Like I'm just getting all like I was watching my hands on this computer screen. But back in the RV would be sweet. Again, the whole pond it's very cool sitting there. If you saw in the live, you'll definitely like. Oh, there it goes. Oh, that's music. That's not the album. But yeah, so we appreciate everybody again jumping on tonight.
Hey Ted,
it's 47 minutes into the chat, and Jeremy Hales is in the chat. Everybody, Chelsea's in the chat. Oh, every time I'm talking, Al starts talking.
I know it's. I really like listening. I like when they communicate with each other.
Last night they were going off like whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh really?
You mean talking to me?
David, Jeremy, I use satellite in the sky just to watch over your ranch.
Did you hear him?
Did you hear him? There's about 3 of them that hang out in the yard.
Yeah. It's really cool.
You've made a relaxing station there. He has, Laura Lee.
It certainly is. And when I'm going to I haven't been able to do it yet, but I want to cut the pipe there, like I said in the live, and put the valve. So then, look at when my glasses are down like that, it looks like my eyes are all droopy. But you can sit there and adjust the fountain, so you can either have it going full blast or it can kind of just be down, nice little rumble. So that'd be the next project. But the whole little area is really kind of turning into its own little sanctuary, especially with those plants and everything. So I'll be working on that some more next week.
Trina, you still had not heard from your friends. Were they in the in the path of the hurricane? And Linda says, watch your cats with the owls around. You're right, Linda, because someone's cat got remember Josh said the lady got her cat something that an owl got her cat's arm and she had to take it to the vet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So yeah,
luckily all our cats are pretty big, and there's so many more smaller rodents around here that we're fortunate. But you definitely, if you have baby kittens running around out in the yard,
oh yeah,
I guarantee you that these
The
owls
owl
would
would
get
get
them.
them. And I think the owls got the neighbor's chickens.
Oh yeah, no, we've had either owl or the chicken hawks. There's been a couple
Yeah.
chicken hawks too, but I gone out to the front gate a couple of times and feathers everywhere because the neighbor's chickens sometimes they'll roam out front and roam out in the front of the driveway, and I'm not sure how many chickens they got in the yard, but they don't roam out as much anymore.
I haven't seen their chickens.
What if they all got 8?
I don't know.
They all might have got 8.
Trina,
Chicken
I'll
hawk
say a
that went
prayer
chicken
for your
crazy.
friends. Hopefully you'll hear from them. I know they're still doing search and rescue and knocking on
Yes.
every door. Look, you know,
Yeah,
trying to rescue people.
absolutely. Hey, Barb T, how's it going?
Hey, Barb.
Thanks for jumping on.
Hey, Daniel.
That's exactly. So yeah.
Huh.
Oh man, can I get a back massage tonight?
So Ted says he loves the fountain. He's going to get one, and I don't even have a pond.
Oh no! I tell you, man, that Obi was the one who sent that the fountainhead. Obviously, the fountain was already there, but that was a good project. I tell you, Jeremy, if you're still on here, the water's definitely going down out there. If anybody noticed in the videos, it's crazy because I think again, as the hurricane came and sucked all the water out of the Gulf, a lot of the water was able to shoot out the creek. So therefore, and the ground level water's going down. So I'll be anxious to see how much water's in when I get there. Because right now, the way
Hey, Blair.
Mr. Clark had it, basically he kept the pond filled with the fountain. And
Good night, Torhild.
Good night, Torhild. But that's how the pond stayed filled. I tell you what, that water's cold. The water comes out of the ground. It's cold.
When are we? You know, we're probably not going to get chickens anytime soon.
No, that's just more animals I have to take care of.
That's just more animals we have to take care of, and I'm kind of maxed out right now.
She has enough taking care of me, huh?
Yeah, I have an owl in my backyard, and I am up late, so I hear it often. The sound it makes when it makes is a kill is haunting. Oh, I don't think I've heard that sound.
Yeah, maybe walk, 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 walk. Maybe sitting there like pecking it or something.
Yeah. But I saw they're still like, yeah.
Yes, that's crazy. There's still over 4,000 people.
No, that's when they talk to each other. I don't know.
No, Michelle just said last I saw they still look for 4,000.
No, the owls when you were saying when they make that noise. I think they're communicating with each other. Zoe's doing well.
Can't wait to see that little booger.
We get her tomorrow.
I haven't seen her in a week.
Yeah, we didn't see her last week because obviously school was out and Josh had her Wednesday, so we didn't see her. Travis was out walking. So they're asking about a bridge.
Yeah, the bridge. So that bridge actually goes over to the other property. So years back, Josh told me about the story about the bridge. His grandfather was actually asked to look out the other property as well back whenever he owned it. So they built that bridge so that when the creek got high, they were able to make it over the creek to get to the other side of the property. So basically,
thanks, Tammy.
That bridge is halfway across the creek is the cutoff point as to where the bridge goes. That's how come I won't rebuild that bridge or we won't continue that project out into the woods because that's not Jeremy's property.
Zoe has chickens, and Zoe is not a fan of chickens. Yeah, she doesn't like chickens.
Yeah.
So that's probably another reason why we won't get them.
Well, I don't mind. I like having eggs. But it's just.
But with all the cats and with Katie, I just don't know how well.
Once some of our animals pass on,
yeah.
Maybe we'll get a little. Coop.
We've got enough on our plate now.
I'd rather do a garden. Once I get the pond built, I'd do a garden, a vegetable garden.
Yeah.
And that way if it dies, it's like okay, well we try again. If you.
I like to start
with, I'm going to try again, but
what's simple? Tomatoes, onion,
potatoes. Well, certain times of year, Doug will know when I go over there. Oh, Doug called me too, and we're gonna make a video going out to the farm and harvesting the sugar cane. So that's gonna be coming up. Yeah, and if anybody's interested in the sugar cane syrup, he bottles it. We'd be more than happy to get it to you. So you'll see the process from cutting the sugar cane to.
I bet you would,
the big grinder thing and the big cooking kettle. It's gonna be a fun video. There'd be several video process.
Oh, so LRG was asking about where you used to stop to look at the gator. How's the water level there?
Yeah, so again, that same thing. So the creek, the water level the pond's still there, but it's not high like it was, and the creek isn't flowing into it as hard as it was.
Well, is that where you would stop off of the road and the gator?
Oh, so up there, it's still. It's not high, but it's still pretty decent. It's not low like it was not too long ago. I like you
When
couldn't
you
see.
put
I
the
haven't seen
pond
those
in
big gators up
second.
there lately. It's been so deep up there you can't see.
You could stock the pond with fish. You need a
Yeah.
bigger plate.
I do.
Yeah.
Wait till I got the track and ride. Oh, we got to remember
Yeah,
we're not
it
gonna
is
jump off the
getting
live
dark.
tonight because
Yeah, hopefully the lights will come
on.
on. Last night they came on at 7:30, so
That's in 5 minutes. So it's
Yeah.
right near the end of the live. So we'll
so
hang
right
out.
now it's about 7:30.
We'll wait till they come on.
7:40 is when it gets dark.
So tilt it up a little bit.
Is-
We'll wait till they come on before we end the live.
Who wants to hear my terrifying tale?
Oh, I'm sure Robert does.
Robert, are you here?
He was here earlier.
Hey, Angelo. Angelo,
what's up, my man? I'm trying to.
I can tell my terrifying tale before the lights come on.
Okay. All right.
Well, I'm waiting for Robert because Robert's the one who
Helen's like, I do, Gracie, I do.
yes,
Here,
please
Bonnie, Jill, they all want to say.
Robert has to chime in.
Oh, that's so funny. This is a good one. This is a really good one.
Still bright sunshine here in Wyoming. Yeah. Are you 3 hours behind us or 2, Susan? I'm still waiting. Robert, are you here?
Just a little bit.
Rebecca.
Just a little bit. She's. Uh-oh.
Robert.
Right. Uh-oh.
Robert.
Oh, no.
2 hours behind us. So you guys are 5:30. How's the cooking video going? It's going good.
Oh, yeah. That pizza was good. So you got everybody on their toes, and Robert's not here.
Okay, I'm going to give Robert 1 more minute.
All right. The suspense is building already. Says, here we go.
If there's too much on your plate, get a bigger plate. Yeah,
that's it.
Sometimes.
I agree.
I don't agree with that statement, but that's just me. Plate.
All right, so the countdown's on. 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Robert, is he going to make it back in time? This terrifying tale.
Robert,
so terrifying.
Are you out there, Robert?
It's a very, very good chuckle.
Same time here in Michigan. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, look, the lights just came on.
Oh, you can't see them.
You can't see them though. Hold on, let me see if I turn that on. Oh.
Will you put a bridge in the same? Oh, you can't see the lights.
Has to get darker to see the lights.
Whoa.
Uh-oh. Not sure what I did there.
Okay, so my terrifying tale. Ready? Go. I was on, so I park at the elementary school to go on my walk. And I whenever I pull into the elementary school, I always look to see if there's somebody on the trail. And of course there was. And I was like, okay, well, we're just gonna start our walk anyway. So I got on the trail.
Robert's here.
Robert, okay, Robert's here. So so I got on the trail and I started my walk, and I always look to see like the stature of the person, like if there's somebody out there walking doing their exercise like me, or who it is. So it looked like a stature of a man, of a guy, and like he was kind of walking kind of funny to me, and I couldn't tell if he was walking at me or if he was going the direction that I was going. He was probably maybe half a mile ahead of me or a quarter of a mile ahead of me. So anyways, I kind of walk fast, and I was getting closer to tell that it was a guy, and he was kind of like staggering on his walk, like going from one side to the other, and I noticed he had he was carrying something in his hand.
What carrying something? Like
it was like a jug. He was carrying like a jug, and I was like, okay, so he's probably carrying a
gallon of whiskey.
Gallon of vodka, and he wasn't coming at me. He was walking the same direction that I was. So I was like, okay, well, I want to keep my distance from him. I don't want to walk up on him in case he has been drinking and like he starts to, who knows what could happen. But he kept turning around and looking at me, and to see if I was still behind him. And every 3 to 5 minutes, he'd turn around to see if I was still behind him. And I was, but I kept my distance. Like I said, I wasn't getting close to him. So I was like, well, maybe he's going to veer off because there are some paths where you can veer off and cut across the road to go to
The other side of the
the
highway.
other side of the highway because there's houses over there. And
Emojis.
and he never did. And so I'm like, crap. Like, this is really slowing me down because I walk fast and like I'd have to slow down and kind of back off a little bit. And we both walked 1.5 miles until I was like, okay, now I'm coming up to where I cross the highway and I go on the other part of the trail. And I was like, well, then maybe he's going to turn on this highway and I can, then I'll be okay. So as we get closer to that street that we cross, I noticed there's like a motorcycle parked on the once you cross the street to continue on the trail. And then I realized he wasn't carrying a jug of vodka. It was gasoline. His motorcycle ran out of gas.
So the whole time Julie's trying to gauge your walk.
I'm like, I've got this scenario in my head that he's carrying a jug of vodka and he's drinking it. And
the poor guy don't walk 1 mile to get the gas. Now he's 1 mile back to get his motorcycle.
More than 1 mile because he probably walked.
He's so tired of walking with that gas. He's like, man, I'm tired of this.
And he was an older guy. He was probably in his like 50s, I would say.
How old are you?
And I'm in my I'm 50.
Yeah,
and the funny thing is he's like, man, I thought I walked fast, but you sure do walk fast. And anyways, yeah.
Oh, look, Orange Cat.
But it's funny how you can make up these scenarios in your head and you can like really freak yourself out, right? So, yeah, poor guy. But he made it. I know, I'm sure, because he kept turning around looking at me and wondering like, who is this person behind me?
Look at Orange Cat. Can you see Orange Cat over there?
Followed. He probably thought I was following him. Yes, I'm glad it was harmless, Michelle.
Orange Cat's he's laying right behind the O flag.
I know, Scott. You're right. You can see. Oh, someone says they can see the lights. Dottie says he was scared.
Oh, yeah.
He probably was like, what is this person following me?
Turn them down. Turn this down. Let's turn it off. See what happens. Oops.
Oh, no, it's pitch black.
I was trying to focus.
I think it'd have to be darker for you.
Oh, no, you can see the lights.
You can?
See them up here, up top?
No.
I see my fingers up here. Hold on. Mm-mm. See right up here.
Oh, I see that. Yeah.
See lights there. They string all through here and go up over here.
Yeah, they are flashing. Oh, good. You guys can see them.
Orange Cat.
Yes, I do.
He's laying on one of the flags.
I do have mace, Diane. My friend Vita, I know I mentioned her before. My friend Vita gave it to me. She's an 80-year-old woman who gets out on that trail and walks it just like I do. She carries this long stick and she has a nail at the end of it. So
she'll poke your eye.
Yeah, she'll get you with that stick.
So, all right. So it's about that time.
Pepper spray. Yeah, I need a taser too. But then I have these scenarios and I think they're like bad people and I tase them because I get.
Imagine that she's running behind a guy and the carrying a can and tases him. The poor guy falls on the ground.
Because I'm so scared and I freak myself out and I'm like, you don't know what goes on in your mind.
She'll be running out. She'll give warnings ahead of time.
Yeah.
Orange Cat's over there. Oops, I'll show my face out. But, all right. Well, we're going to wrap it up, everybody.
Good night to everyone.
We had a good time.
Hey,
we appreciate
Connie.
it. If you're just now jumping on, thanks for jumping on. If you've been on the whole time, thanks for being on. And if you're watching it after the fact, we do appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, rhymed. That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
They came up with a little slogan.
Thank you, everyone, for stopping by and hanging out with us. We enjoyed our evening with you. And happy birthday to everyone in October. Sending prayers to anybody who they're still trying to rescue, and sending everybody love and hugs.
Yep, absolutely.
And
big hugs, loves, good night. Everybody start chiming in good night from where you're at.
Yeah.
Well wishes and
housework maybe. And housework makes me tired. Yep.
That'd be funny.
So good night, everyone. We love you guys.
Yep, absolutely.
You guys have a great rest of your week.
Night,
and
sis. Night, kiddo.
I guess we'll see you guys soon.
We'll wrap it up. Maybe we'll do a live. I don't know. We'll do. Who knows? Who knows? You can always count on Tuesday for sure, and then any other time after that. But again, thanks to everybody hanging out, watching, like and subscribing, sharing. We're at 9,500, almost to 10,000 subscribers, and she is almost to be eligible for monetization. She's only like 2,000 hours away, so we're getting another video out for her, and then we'll be able to monetize her channel very soon. And all thanks to everybody out there in the chat watching and hanging out. So once again, thank you everybody. We appreciate you. We love you. God bless. And we're going to end the stream.
No.
End.